What is good? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell. Got a fantastic show for you today. Got Big Mo Sternbetz. What's good, man? How we doing?
We're doing really well. We got a massive slate today. We got some nice mismatches on paper. We're going to have a great weekend. I know we are.
Yeah, it is, man. It is. Big David Valencia, Japan. What's up, brother? How are we doing?
Pretty good. Just here on my lunch break, ready to get some picks in.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. We ain't going to waste any more seconds of your time. Actually, and you go first. Bam. There we go. Let it
All
rip.
right. So we got UFC Abu Dhabi this weekend in Dubai. And so you can get your coffee and then you can watch some UFC fights on Saturday. So we'll start off. Bryce Mitchell, he's dropping down a weight class to the bantamweight class. And this will be his first fight in the bantamweight class. And I think he'll get it done by sub. And all right. I have that at plus 500. And then the top play would be the Bullet by decision. He only has one UFC knockout, and it came by a spinning back elbow, which was very lucky. It was super nice, but I really don't think the Bullet has really some real KO power. I think he can get enough to score enough on the scorecards and get it done by decision. So those will be my two plays that I'm running on Saturday.
My friend, you did excellent work there, buddy. I am proud of you. Great job. Great job, my boy. All right. Now, Moshe, we've got two sets of plays here for you. Yeah, as Joe just said, I'm here for 39 picks, right? Here we go. Melody Sue, good to see you again. Got her. Crushing it. Big Rich says, I'm going to Red Sox Dodgers and betting the over. It's humid and windy. Absolutely agreed.
Yeah, I love both teams to score 3+ runs in that one. That's what I took. Yeah. But yeah, absolutely love the over there.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, so, Mickey Moniak. Oh, we're going to get to him later. But that's a great look. That's a fantastic look right there in the chat.
What? All right. Hold on. Pause that. Hold on. All right. Let yours rip first. Go ahead. What you got?
All right. We're going to go back to some nice mismatches here. Loving the Brewers. I really think that they are the hottest team in baseball right now. Marlins had a nice run, but this is the time where the big slump starts to happen. I've been expecting it for a few weeks now. I think this is the time where it comes for them. Freddie Peralta has a 1.53 ERA at home, and Miami is starting Cal Quantrill, who has a 6.20 ERA on the road. Marlins bullpen also, which has been their center of their strength, now has an xFIP, now ranked 20th in the last 2 weeks, which is a very concerning trend compared to where they've been. Next up, we got the Rockies at the Orioles. I like the Orioles on the run line here at near even money. This is just betting against Colorado winning 3 games in a row. Dean Kramer has a 1.42 ERA at home, and I love fading Kyle Freeland and the Rockies bullpen, especially after good performances. Last but not least, we got the Blue Jays at the Tigers. I said this yesterday, I think is plain as day. Why would anyone not be taking the Blue Jays right now? Tigers can't stop anybody. Blue Jays team total over 4.5 at plus 100. Cater Montero just gave up 7 runs in his last 2 games. And where Montero really finds success is when his strikeouts are working for him. Blue Jays don't strike out very much. I think the Tigers are just in trouble. Their bullpen is in free fall. Blue Jays are 5th in the last 2 weeks. I think they roll. I don't mind the run line or the money line either.
All right. There we go. Are you good?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. No.
I trailed off there. I usually
I didn't know if you're going to December. No, you're good. You're good.
In the back of my mind, I was like, I should really be writing those sentences. I just forgot today.
Dude, you're all good, man. Mel says, AB, you look like you're about to go knock down some mailboxes, you little heathen.
On the back of a pickup truck.
Yes. Yeah, till you catch that one. Somebody, they've had their mailbox hit before. They put that gimmick one up. It's full of concrete. Bam.
Never experienced it personally, but I've heard about it.
I haven't had that one, but I always worried about that. Get a little
don't bring your favorite bat.
By touch first. Let's just see.
The tap.
Yeah. For anybody out there that's going mailbox hunting tonight. All right. Phillies, Yankees, both teams to score. That sounds like a Tennessee thing right there. Going mailbox hunting there. Get the truck. Phillies, Yankees, both teams to score 4+ runs, plus 105. I think we're going to see runs in this game. Now, you're seeing the total. It's all over the place. Some 10.5, some are 10, some going to 11. Wild. I don't know if I want to play it that high, but I do think that both teams are going to get to 4 runs. So I'm going to play that, take it at plus money. Also going to take the Mets and the Giants over 7.5 tonight. Look, it's always tough. I mean, it can be tough with both of these two teams, but I do feel like the Giants have a little something coming in, a little juice coming into this one against the Mets. And I think the Mets need to come out and just get themselves right. Pete Alonso's kind of all over the board. Soto's been all over the board. Nimmo, Lindor. Like, this is a good spot for the Mets. I'm not saying they come in and sweep the Giants or anything, but I am saying I do think that this is a spot for them to get back to normal. So I'm going to roll with over 7.5 here. And, yeah, I mean, we've got the weather. It's really nice. Really nice. It's like 10, 11 miles an hour blowing out. So, again, it's not humid. It's not super hot, anything like that out there in the Bay. But it's all right, man. We'll take it. We'll roll that over 7.5 here. All right. Okay. All right. So, let's do home runs. Japan, where you going, man? Aaron Judge plus 145, Kyle Schwarber plus 200, Shohei Ohtani plus 225, Suarez plus 325, George Springer plus 375. Japan, you're up first. What do you like?
I mean, with that lineup right there, I mean, everyone's been hitting. Can you round robin all of those? I mean, that'd be a pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all in good form. I mean, you're not going to be. I'd take Kyle Schwarber if I had to pick one, but you wouldn't be wrong with that list right there, round robin them to see what that would pay out.
Yeah, there we go, man. There we go. Okay. Stern, you're up, sir.
Yeah, I actually have my own list of 5, but on this list, I absolutely love George Springer. He is, he is 3 for 3 with 2 home runs against Montero. I just dropped the ball there.
What'd you say? Say that again.
Sorry, I just dropped the mic there. I just said drop the ball instead. I mean, okay. 3 for 3, though, with 2 home runs. And he's hot. He's batting almost 300 in the last 2 weeks, 350 in the last month. I mean, yeah. Right-handers, like this is the guy today for me.
Yeah. Le gusto apostar a los Blue Jays. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right. Brad Betts in the chat. Crushed his bet today. Muy bien. Well done, sir. Well done. Man, it's hard to go against Shohei. Hard to go against the big cat, man. Okay. Now, Mosh, before we get out of here, got a couple more. Hit us with some of these.
Can we please just go another hour? We got so many plays today. But, yeah, these no-run first innings are, I think they're fantastic looks. Really, like Cleveland Guardians at the Kansas City Royals. Love the no-run first inning here, minus 110. Michael Walker has yet to give up a run in the first inning. Gavin Williams has a 3.00 ERA on the road in the first. Royals ranked 25th at home, and Guardians ranked 24th on the road in the first inning. So it's just a great system play. Nationals at Twins, also love the no-run first inning at minus 105. Mackenzie Gore has now given up a run in the first inning 2 regular season starts in a row, and I just don't think someone as talented as him will continue to do that forever. Zebby Matthews has only given up a run in the first inning 1 time. It just happened to be a 4-run outing against Seattle. So that really bloated his first inning ERA, but I really like him here as well. I am putting money on a Buxton home run as a hedge on this one. Also just a good general bet today anyway. And last but not least, we like the Mets at the Giants no-run first inning. This one's a little bit juicier at minus 125. But both these pitchers, Webb has a 0.90 ERA at home, and Clay Holmes has a 0.90 ERA on the road. I love when those things match up. Mets ranked 22nd on the road. Giants ranked 30th at home. Love these plays right here.
Beautiful work, fellas. Beautiful work. All right, now, our man Soldier gifted 1 DTL membership. Soldier, thank you, and welcome in to the crew. Oh, did you catch the transition? There it was. Oh, man. Yeah, Soldier, thank you. That's huge, man. Like, for real. It's not something like, anybody has to do, but joining the membership, man, it's huge.
You're definitely gonna want it upcoming in NFL on when we get on the breakdowns this upcoming season. You're definitely gonna want to be a member for the after DTL after night shows. Cashing so much money on those plays, you gotta be a member.
There we go, my boy. Said it perfectly, man, dude. In less than a week, like we're gonna be breaking down interception. Like we're doing a no-fly zone for the Hall of Fame game, but we have to do backup quarterbacks because the starters. Like, I mean, Jared. Why would Jared Goff play in this?
Right.
Don asked, "How do we get on Discord?" All right, so the easiest way, if you look at the bottom corner of the screen, you could scan that QR code. Now, it's hard to do it on your phone when you're using your phone, right? Like that part's hard. If you go in the show description, all right, of right there on YouTube, just click details, below it, and you'll see the link in there. So yeah, completely free for you, anybody, everybody. Come on. There's no charge whatsoever, and I'm telling you, like it is number one. It might be the most organized Discord that I've ever seen. All right, Zach and the crew done a hell of a job with that. And number two, I mean, that thing is a moneymaker. Like, you guys are absolutely crushing on picks across the board in so many sports, dude. It's the best, dude. It's the best kept secret of the planet, man. So, Don, come on in, dude. If you have any issues with it, let me know. We'll get you in for sure. But yeah, definitely want to get a part of that for sure, man. Our man Pat took Brian Wu over 6 strikeouts. You like that, Mosh?
Love it. Absolutely love it. He is actually, so I created a model for strikeouts, and his name was the first one that popped up.
Nice. Okay. There we go. Tizzle. He said Hendon Hooker. Man.
Yes, let's go.
I'll tell you what, man. Hendon Hooker. Dude, that year he had at Tennessee, man. Like, I love that kid. He's got a lot of Josh Dobbs in him.
The thing with those, with him and Joe Milton, if I'm not mistaken, they both came from Tennessee, and they both have rocket arms. Like,
yeah, Joe Milton has a cannon.
It's ridiculous. On both of them, they both can sit in the pocket and let that thing go. And man, if they get in the right system, which I think Dallas is the right system for him, oh my God. I'm excited to see both of those quarterbacks. Since they played at Tennessee, they just had a rocket, and I'm ready to see them take the field. And I'm tired of them sitting in the back seat. Is all it is.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you what, man. Like Joe Milton is an experience. Sometimes you don't know where it's going, dude. Soldier, $10, dude. Super Chat Japan, 100%. Hopefully, some NFL crew since AB has the gas. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely. First off, again, thank you, my God, for both of them. You are just the absolute man. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I took off on the crew exclusives here for a little while just because there really wasn't a lot like going on. You know what I mean? And we could have done it, but didn't really want to push it. It was like, well, let's just focus on the afternoon show. We can go longer on there. You know what I mean? So, but during football season, hell yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of good things that we could do. But yeah, like back to Joe Milton. And again, Soldier, thank you so much. Back to Milton. He is an interesting dude because he has the strong. I would argue he has the strongest arm in the NFL.
100%. You can't argue. I mean, you could probably argue with a couple people, but him or Anthony Richardson of just slinging that thing, no accuracy. Them boys can sling that rock.
Yeah, big time, man. Big time. Mosh, what do you like home runs? Who do you like today?
Yeah. We got some good ones today. I was looking through. We have some awesome weather, which really helps. We have some shaky starters, which also helps. And then we just got some good overall day baseball. Friday night baseball. But I like, in order of odds, Jazz Chisholm Jr., 275. Nick Kurtz just going right back to the well there. I know it didn't hit, but it doesn't matter. Keep just hitting this guy. It's like blackjack. He'll hit eventually. Plus 300. Byron Buxton, like I mentioned before, plus 350. Mickey Moniak, which was mentioned in the chat, plus 350, and Victor Caratini plus 525. Oh, and did we just mention George Springer at plus 500? I just got him on ESPN bet ESPN. Yep. So yeah, those are 6 solid looks that I'm may or may not be round robbing. I can't say that.
Round robbing. It's not correct, but I like it. Round robbing.
Is everyone on the Padres lineup in play for a home run also? Who their pitcher is? He's pretty horrible. I can't say his name, but I've been fading him the last 2 weeks.
I hope the Cardinals can take advantage of it.
Yeah, well, it's the Cardinals pitcher. I'm pretty sure they're playing the Padres.
Yeah.
I was looking at the first 5, but I think everyone on the Padres lineup is live for a home run with that pitcher in.
Yeah, Miles Mikolas is in trouble. I took the Padres in the first inning and the first 5 innings, both at a full unit. So I'm very heavily invested in the Padres side here. Like very heavily.
I'm on that over. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I think the over hits too. I'm not discounting that at all.
No, I wouldn't.
The way the teams are hitting too. I just think Nick Pivetta could handle going into deep waters more than Mikolas can.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt. Said Mikolas's buns. We've got to use that. That term is sticking. Is buns. Oh, dude, I love it. All right, Big Joe said he's going. Hold on, let me Z. Joe's going Diamondbacks minus 110, Dodgers minus 115, Phillies minus 101. All series bets.
Good looks, really good looks.
Cinnabons. Yeah, what? Keep going, sorry.
No, I like those looks. I actually do have a series parlay as well. It's just really heavily juiced. That's why I didn't bring it up here. It's minus 145, but you're getting the Cubs and the Orioles. Cubs are playing the White Sox and Orioles are playing the Rockies. I think if you had these lines a month ago, it would have been minus 300 parlayed together. Yeah. White Sox are just a slightly hotter team right now. I think you're getting great value on minus 145 for, like I said, Cubs and the Orioles against possibly the 2 worst teams in baseball, you know?
Yeah. Japan, what are we looking at? All right, we got UFC this weekend?
Yeah, we have UFC Abu Dhabi in Dubai. It's a pretty good card. I don't have all the fighters in front of me, but with Bryce Mitchell coming in down, he got choked out. He was just too small for his weight class, so he's moving down a weight class. Yeah. And then you got Bullet. He's going to be fighting. You got DRR and Robert Whitaker in the main event, which that would be a pretty good one. I mean, I don't really have the fights in front of me to go all over them, but it's going to be a pretty good fight weekend this weekend coming up. And then there should be a couple good cards in August too. So UFC is going to be packed out for the next couple weeks.
UFC is just bringing it.
They are. And then also.
And have been doing it. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm so sorry for that.
No, you're good.
And have been like UFC, I feel like, we talk about like the first like big era, the first big run, say the first 60, UFC event. Like it was awesome because it was new and it was different, right? And it was forming. That's when you had a lot of different styles, whatever. And then it was like that's where a lot of not just sports, a business, whatever, it'll rocket up and then it'll plateau because it's just hard to find success continually. And dude, they have done it for decades now, dude. It's crazy. Like the statement's going nowhere, but it's just it mad respect to Dana White and everybody there.
Well, what the UFC lacks is the UFC star power. So I mean, you have great fighters that are at the top, but they just want to fight and they don't have any personality that brings in the fans and things of that nature, which is coming along lately. It has, but for a while you don't have the star power of. Well, now they have Topuria coming up, which they've released a good bit of fights coming up within the next couple months. You got the Alex rematch, which that's going to be really good. You got the bantamweight championship in October. That one for the belt, that's going to be good with Marab on a 13 fight win streak, and it doesn't look like anyone's going to beat him anytime soon. So I mean, these fighters are going down in the history books as the top guys. You got Paddy Pimblett waiting to see if he's gonna fight Justy Gaethje to see if who's gonna get the title fight. You got Armand that pulled out of his title shot because he had back injury. So does he deserve another title shot? Things of that nature, and it's getting pretty interesting. Carlos Prates is coming up in August. You got in September. You have Gene Silva versus Diego. That's going to be a pretty good fight. I think Gene Silva, if he beats Diego the way I think it could go, he'll be lined up for him a title shot. Max Holloway coming off of his win last week. I mean, it's just so much going on in the UFC. John Jones is back in the testing pool. He's supposed to be fighting on the card. You got Dana saying he doesn't know if he wants to put John Jones in that big of a spotlight, if he can't handle it. So it's so much going on right now in the UFC. It's very fun to be a part of right now.
John Jones is going to go down as having like the greatest UFC career of all time, and also like all of his fights were like called off. And Clark, thank you. Okay, somebody is getting what I'm dealing with back here. I swear to God, this TV has lost its mind. There's a ghost. It just pops up. I've done nothing. It just keeps resetting and it's making noises. All right. I just had to shout out. Yeah.
No, off of John Jones, everyone wants to discredit him of what happened outside of the octagon, but inside the octagon, I mean, he's just that dude. I mean, he's just the GOAT for that reason. And I mean, I think him and the Tom Aspinall fight has to happen. If it does happen, I think I'm on the John Jones side. I mean, and the only reason why I say that now is if the fight goes into those later rounds, John Jones just has more experience. Yeah. Or he'll beat Tom Aspinall. He just doesn't have that much fight experience. Not to say that's going to hurt against him, but you're going to need that in the later rounds and things of that nature, which John Jones has all of that.
Yeah. Soldier asks, who is Jones dodging?
He's not dodging anyone. That's the thing. Like I get people are trying to say that he's doing this Tom Aspinall, but in the last 2 years, Tom Aspinall has been calling out John Jones. He should have been active in fighting anyone that they put in front of me and saying, boom, beat this person next. And then each fight, he should have been active. But in the last 2 years, he's not as active as he should have been to say, hey, I deserve to fight John Jones. I'm beating everyone in front of them, and it doesn't matter. But he has taken the same amount of time. He has a less fights time off than John Jones. Don't get me wrong, but hey, you deserve a fight. Yeah, well then go fight the next person and then beat him up. And then 3 to 6 months, if you got another fight, line it up. And he didn't do that when to fight his. And that's how I feel. And everyone's saying he's ducking him. I don't think he was at all. He was holding the belt, but if he really did tell the UFC back in November that this is done and they were just trying to throw more money at him, that's the UFC's fault for not coming out and telling everybody.
Good point. Look,
and that's all I have to say on it. I mean, I get it, but like John Jones, Aspinall should have been super more active if he's the best in the class. And then, dude, I'm beating everybody.
Yeah, you got to grind in order to say that.
Right, I'm not everyone they're putting in front of him. He beats, but at the same time, you should have been more active a fighter to get your list growing and growing and growing and growing. But
how many fights a year do UFC fighters really need to do to stay active? Is it like 2, 3?
I think 2 to 3, but then it's all just dependent on when they fight. But I think 2 to 3 would be for the championship to hold the belt. That would be more active. 2 to 3 should be enough. And I mean, and that would be once every 6 months or however they divvy it up. But it's what the difference from the PFL style. It's just a winner bracket and you move on. And that's where the UFC, they have the fighters come in and then they win and then they win 3-4 times and then they're in range for a title shot, which that's how it is. And then you look at Volta Walker that we were on a couple weeks ago. He's won 3 of his UFC fights by all heel locks, and they're trying to give him a title shot next, and he doesn't want that. He wants more UFC fights to get under his belt before he gets the title shot because he just doesn't want to jump into that.
That's smart. That's really smart.
And he said literally, I'm not ready for a champion. I could throw myself in there and I would waste everything I'm working for if I'm going there now, or if I get my couple fights under my belt and I'm ready to go in there when I'm ready.
But wouldn't it give him the understanding of what level he needs to get to if he goes into a title shot unprepared? I feel like, sure, he's going to lose it, but wouldn't he at least understand what level he needs to get to? I feel like people work for years and years trying to perfect their craft, trying to get ready, but you're never going to be ready when you face a champion, you know? You're just not.
100% correct. And you can look at this as an example. Makano, earlier in the year, he took on, at that card, he was supposed to fight someone else, and Arman pulled out against Islam. So they called him up to fight Islam, and he wasn't ready, but he said yes because he's probably never going to get an opportunity ever again. And if he would have said no, it would have been different. But he said yes, he got in there and he lost. Now he's back down, and I don't know if he's going to get another title shot in his UFC career because he blew it that one. He got that one shot. He fought him pretty good, and Islam beat him on the ground. But on the championship fights, you get a one opportunity. If they call tomorrow, you have to answer, which he did. But and he could have said no, I'm not ready. But he didn't want to miss the opportunity of not getting a championship fight on that weekend. So it goes hand in hand. Of yes, they'll know where they need to be, but then they might not ever get that shot again. So it's a gray area. Like, yes, I want the title shot, but if I get beat on my title shot, this might be the only title shot I ever get.
Is PFL different in that way? Like, if you lose in the title for PFL, you're just back in the league. You reset next year and you go ahead. You go again, right?
I don't want to say I'm 100% correct, but PFL, they start as a bracket, a big bracket, different areas, and then you win and you move on, and then at the end you're fighting for the belt. Is how I think I've understand the PFL. And which is it's better that way. And I say that, but there's still, when they lost in the tournament, they're still fighting other people to stay active.
Interesting. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% correct.
I'm betting my life on it.
That's all I got, AB.
No, buddy, that was awesome. I was just sitting back watching and listening. I loved it. I loved every second of that, dude. Absolutely crushed it, boys. Absolutely crushed it. All right. So where were we going with home runs again? All right, on the board here. Who did you have, Japan?
I had a round robin, all of them. But if I had to pick one, Kyle Schwarber is my guy.
That's right. Okay. Moshe, where are you going on the list?
I'm going George Springer at plus 500 on ESPN right now. So don't settle.
Nobody biting on Judge, 145, huh?
I had him at 180 last night, and I thought about it, but you know what I did take on Judge? I took him to get a walk. Because when someone has really good numbers, and I've been doing this intermediately with like Shohei or people who have incredible career numbers. I tried betting the home runs in the first 2 weeks of my algorithm, and I was just losing them because they were just getting walked. And now I'm hitting these walks at a ridiculous clip. So I took Aaron Judge over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and I took him at over 1 walk.
I like that.
I think the walk's a better way to look at it if they've got these hitters are on fire.
Yeah, and if he's getting a walk, then the hits, runs, RBIs will probably come in a higher scoring game. I like the Yankees to score. I took them 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings here. I think that they get after it, and I think Judge is part of it. So he really, from my perspective, he's going to get a walk, might score, might walk someone, hit someone in, but I think over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at near even money is a much better value than trying to get Aaron Judge at plus 150 for a home run. You're essentially getting what, 50? It's not enough juice to qualify it.
Well, you want to know this? What we don't talk about this enough, but with weather, all right. We talk about the wind in regards to hitting home runs, and it's very beneficial. What we don't talk about enough of is the effect that wind has on pitching. And when you're facing 10 miles an hour or more in your face, that's consistent. That's not the wind gusts. Wind gusts could go up to 20 What I mean by it is that when you're pitching and you're throwing, right, you're facing that. Now, is it the biggest difference in the world? 10 miles an hour is enough to where it takes a little bite off of your curveball. It takes a little snap off of your slider. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little steam off your fastball. Not much, but these hitters don't need much. You know what I mean?
You just need that little tiny bit of an edge. That's it.
Just a touch, man. Like, that's the thing, is like, we don't talk about that enough, to where, again, it's not like it's 40 miles an hour, North Dakota State in November playing a football game, right? Where the wind's like 51 miles an hour. It's not that, but that is something. Now, Father Whale says it best, man, but could that be extra little speed difference on the off speed? Could be, right? Like, it could be. And I bring that up to say it's something to pay attention to, because it's going to affect some pitchers more than others. And there's no exact science to it. It could affect the same wind and weather pattern, could affect the same pitcher two completely different ways a week apart from each other. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And you know what? Just to pile on this is why when you bet on aces like Tyreek Skubal, or, like you're betting on them having the longevity and the consistency to maneuver through sticky situations where other younger pitchers who might have amazing stuff, they just haven't dealt with this stuff before, and they could struggle when the weather or the conditions are just not perfect. It's fantastic. That's why we like aces. That's why they're so consistent.
Yeah. And you want to know another thing? I'll tell you what, this Yankees-Philly, we're going to talk about this in the morning. I'm not saying everybody has to sit and watch that entire game, but pay attention to it from a couple perspectives. All right, number one, the pitchers, starters, relievers, closers. Just see how their placement looks, right? Like you'll notice, even if the Yankees, and this is live for both teams, because the Phillies can come out and beat the Yankees 20-0. Yankees come out, beat them 20, like, you know what I'm saying? And everything in between. These are two excellent baseball teams, right? So pay attention to placement, pay attention to hard hits. Even if they get out, if Aaron Judge absolutely tees off a line drive, smokes it, but, third baseman catches, right? Like, yeah, that's tough that you hit it right where someone is at. But guys that are feeling it early tend to get even better. Like, they tend to keep doing that, right? Like, regardless of who's pitching. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention, man, to that one. Yeah, I'm fascinated with that for sure.
Based on what you were just saying, that is exactly why we look at barrel rates and hard hit rates. And like, even if they're not getting the average and they're not getting the hits, like if they're barreling it up and they're hitting it hard, it's going to come one way or the other. Like Giancarlo Stanton is a perfect example of this. Right? He came back, he was hitting the ball hard. He wasn't getting on base, but he was hitting the ball hard. Eventually it falls in for you. And then you get the production that you're looking for. Yeah.
It's like college baseball. Like, if you see a team come out and like they're hitting the ball hard in the first inning, you look and, they might go 3 up, 3 down, all three fly out, warning track on, like, you're looking at like, these boys are they're getting close already. You know what I mean? Like, and it could be like that for both teams. Number two, pitching. Okay. And again, it's not like the conditions are crazy in any direction in that game, but when it's warm, all right, you're going to see the pitchers go to the rosin bag a ton, a whole lot. Like, the grip that they want. The best weather conditions for a pitcher are Major League Baseball playoffs. Getting colder, a little crisp, because their grips, right, it's cold. You can grab it. You can grab, when it's hot, your hand is sweating, right? Like, it's kind of moving all over the place a little bit, right? Like, you'll see them toss a bag, rubbing their hands, whatever they can do. When it's cold, dude, pitchers are in a groove because it feels good, right? Like it feels good. You've got a nice grip on it. Yeah, man. Pay attention to that too, because that also play like there's a reason why these totals are this high. And it's not that the pitchers are terrible, and and it's not just because both these teams are good. There are conditions tonight where it could go the hell off in both directions. Like this could be really fun, or it could be 1-0. But there's a chance that this is a really fun game tonight. Really fun game tonight.
I just want to say one caveat to, yes, pitchers like it cold, but if it gets below 50 degrees, or if a pitcher is used to warmer weather and they start pitching in colder weather, they do sometimes have trouble with grip. They won't be able to feel their hand as well. Yeah. And then they start losing control, and then you start getting those weird sliders that just don't hit anything, or you have those fastballs that just don't seem. But you're right. Oh, like between, I would say like 60 to 70 degree weather, like you get something below 75 and it's a pitcher's paradise right there, because you're right. They don't slip. They're not sweating as much. They could just get into their groove. It's a natural body temperature.
Yeah.
That's where you want to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because, again, you're involved in every play. Like, I mean, you are sweating. You know what I mean? Like, you're sweating your ass off immediately.
Yeah, and throwing 20 pitches in an inning is not easy. And then you get to, like, sometimes we have to throw more, and then you could see them. Yeah, like Tanzizzle. Yeah, you could see someone who's a little bit bigger sweating and huffing and puffing a little bit, at the end of the inning. It's true.
Yep.
And especially with the pitch clock, that doesn't make it easier.
Yeah. Yep, I'm with you, man. Joel said, I used to hate pitching when it was cold. Body is stiff and bones are frozen. Yeah, love pitching in the heat. Kept my arm warm. Yeah, it definitely does that. No doubt. No doubt, man. No doubt indeed on that. Most, what else you got? You got another one? You got another play for us?
I have, as prop stars would say, a bevy.
A bevy.
Yeah, I already mentioned I love the Padres here. I have them in the first inning money line. I have them in the first 5 money line. I also like the Cubs. I parlayed the first 5 money line with the full game money line. Yeah. I like the Rangers on the run line here. I love
against the Braves.
So many things. Yeah, I just don't trust the Braves.
No, no, because you're an intelligent human being. Why would you do that?
I mean, like their run. So I watched the metrics on last 2 weeks, last month, and they were number 1 overall scoring in the first inning, first 3 innings, and first 5 innings when Acuna came back. Now they are ranked around 13th to 14th, which is a huge, stark drop off in just a short amount of time. So which means they're falling fast. And
because he's been hurt.
So if Acuna's in the lineup, it gives them a little bit of energy. If he's not, and even if he really is, but if he's not in the lineup, fade the Braves. Their pitching is, I think, 28th in the league right now over the last 2 weeks. Just a bad spot for them.
Yeah.
So it was it last year, AB? The Braves was a workhorse for you, or was it the year before?
Year before.
So was it both?
So if I'm not mistaken, you were cashing so much money on the Atlanta Braves that it created a hole in your floor, and then now everything is up and good to go, and the Braves aren't the play anymore.
I know, dude. I know.
Isn't that how crazy how that works?
It is. That's a good point, right? Like we've sucked all the energy out of the Atlanta Braves and transferred it over here. Oh my God, man! Like. Yeah, that was 2 years ago where, I mean, the Braves were like, it was every night.
Yeah,
like
100%.
I mean, we had 4 dudes. Okay, it was wild because it was like every night that there was a Braves game. It didn't matter who it was pitching. It didn't matter who they were playing against. There were 4 guys. All right, Acuna, Austin Riley, Matt Olson, and Marcell Ozuna, and it was like, okay. Pick 2, right? Like, dude, it was like Panera Bread, bro. Pick 2. All right, get your choice here and go. And it was always Acuna, and then who else? Is it going to be Riley? Is it going to be Olsen? and then they just went to Bun City.
They were scoring, I think, an average of 5.5 runs a game.
Yep. We were playing the team total at 5.
Oh, dude. I mean, dude, we would play props on those 4 dudes, and then we would play, team totals. Because it was automatic. They couldn't put the team totals high enough.
It wasn't late in the game. Sorry, I interrupted your flow, but it wasn't even late in the game. It was early. They were scoring on the starting pitcher constantly.
Ronald Acuna would set the tone. If Ronald Acuna got on first base, he was on second base. That's when he led the league in stolen bases as well.
Yep.
I mean, he led the league in like every category. Like the guy was out of like he led off, and if he got on base, it was a double. And then and then we would just play off of it. Of like, okay, here Austin Riley's hitting second, Olsen's hitting third, Ozuna's hitting fourth. Somebody's getting an RBI. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And then that ended, and that was fun. They're gonna blow the Braves up.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Father Whale just broke breaking news. I think it was him. Don Plateau. Yankees just acquired McMahon from the Rockies, which is just going to be.
Say it again.
Yankees just acquired Ryan McMahon. I don't even know how to say that name correctly. McMahon. Is that it? So I've been hearing that name everywhere, and I just haven't put the 2 to 2 together. But yeah, they just acquired him.
I got worried when I saw McMahon in the chat. All right, you see Hogan, and then I was like, "Oh no. We're losing Vince."
Right.
Somebody protect Dana. Yeah. All right. Sorry, keep going. All right. So the Yankees just acquired him, McMahon?
Yeah. I'm going to actually focus here. Rockies are on a roll, right? And they're just starting the sell-off, and it's just going to doom their team. So look to fade the Rockies for the next few weeks as they continue to lose players. Also, my personal feelings on the Yankees is not to give anybody up from their minor league or farm systems. Just keep the ship steady. Don't get rid of anybody. Build for next year. Too many teams are competing. It's so competitive this year compared to years past, I feel like. So I would say
deadline's going to be something.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. And I think that it's going to be way overpriced. People are going to be paying hand over fist, fist over hand, whatever the phrase is.
Hand over fist. What do you think? Any thoughts on Naylor tonight? First game with the Mariners.
It's always hard, but you're probably going to see effort at the very least.
No. Look, pause. Bro, it's funny the way that you said it, but it's real. We talk about it all the time. Same deal in the NBA. When guys would get traded and go to a new team, Jimmy Butler. When Jimmy Butler came, I literally said the exact same thing. I was like, take blue collar bets, like take rebounds, assists. Like people want to get like along with new friends. I don't care how old you are, what situation it is. It's human nature. You want to get along with people. You know what I mean? You want I agree with you. Now, figuring out what that blue collar bet is, right? A walk? I don't know. But man, hey, Japan, real quick, sorry. Thank you, got to head back to work. Thanks so much. Bro, thank you. You crushed it, man. Great job, buddy. Great job. Pat said, tennis update on the feel good bet. Moitet plus 165. Upset alert, baby. What are you gonna say, Mo? Sorry.
Oh no, I do like him though. It's a good matchup against Jose Soriano. I do like him. It is a good look, and I do think that Seattle rolls here. So I would be in for that.
Yeah. All right. I was thinking walk. Hawk, I feel you.
What do you think about a stolen base? If he's getting a walk or a hit or anything, he's going to be trying to show. What do you think? He's not exactly the fastest person. No.
Well, no. I wasn't disagreeing. Like, number one, understand. I know people say, "Oh, there's no such thing as a dumb question." Oh, I've heard some dumb questions, but that wasn't one of them. And always bring those things up because that's how we like drill down, right? I agree with you. I like that thought. The tough part is that it's so situational dependent. And you can't have anybody on in front of you. Like you could get trapped, right?
It's not good enough juice.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like the payoff would have to be large because it's like playing you played craps, right? Like they've got these things called fire bets, and they've got these things called if you need to roll a 4, right? But you're like I'm gonna roll the hard, like going 2-2 hard way, calling it. You get better odds for that. You know what I mean? That's a tough one. But I do like. I'll tell you this. Taking it beyond a walk. I'm just thinking in my head. Hear me out on this. A home run or a strikeout. Maybe both. And let me explain why. A strikeout could be number one because you're pressing. Tizzle just said it in the chat. Swear to God, dude, it is funny. And you were talking about the Braves earlier in those bets. Dude, it's so funny how we think alike, man. A strikeout could be a good bet. Honestly, he could press abso-freaking-lutely. And I'll tell you what he's not going to do is get up there and watch strikes. And that's the blue-collar bet. See, Most, that's exactly why right there are no such things as bad, dumb questions, right? Like, and again, I wasn't saying that it was to begin with. I'm just saying, like, don't ever hesitate, and this is for anyone, to drop something in there because it leads to exactly this. He's going to be swinging. He's not going to – I can friggin' assure you, if that dude has hair on his arms, he is not going to strike out looking. He might strike out, and he might be pressing. He might be just getting up there to swing. He's going to get up there and swing, unless it's just clearly going to be a walk. He's not an idiot, but you get what I'm saying. He's not going to – that's the last thing that you want to do on the first day with a new team. Is strike out looking.
All right. All right. I think I got one.
I'll throw the bat at the ball. Literally. Yeah. I am not. Yeah, go ahead.
So based on what we just talked about, you can get, first of all, just to clue everyone in, a regular, just to get a hit in the MLB is usually for a bad player about -170. For a good player, it's usually about -220 to -280, depending on the game, the situation. For Bo Naylor to get one hit, -120 right now, which is unbelievable odds, right? That's shocking, which also just shows how little I think Vegas thinks that he's going to get a hit. But you can get Bo Naylor under one hit at +100, and you can get Bo Naylor over 1.5 bases at +200. I kind of like playing both of those, right? If he's swinging for the fences, he's either going to get a double or more, right? Or he's getting nothing.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking in my head, man.
Was it Josh Naylor or Bo Naylor?
It's Josh Naylor.
I'm looking at the wrong person's stats or numbers.
Did you say Bo Naylor?
Although it kind of works the same here. It's actually very even.
Bo Naylor on what? It's Josh Naylor. Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. That's my bad. But you can get Josh Naylor under a single at -105. So you don't even have to bet that he doesn't get a hit. You can just bet that he doesn't get a single at -105.
Yeah. Father Will said, Naylor, barely know her. Had to bring that back. Hawk said, did I hear a Niner? You calling from a walkie-talkie? Giants or Mets tonight? 49er, you ask a great question. Let me put the picks back up here. I am taking the over. I'm going over 7.5. You see our picks up here. Matty boy, the D-backs fire sale has begun. Right?
Oof. I hope not today or tomorrow.
Right. Hey, got to shout out 2 things. Number one, Justin. He did call Torkelson home run yesterday. Yeah, dude. I was talking about you doing that on the morning show, man. You absolutely crushed it on that. Number 2, join Discord, watch live. Definitely makes a difference. Hell yeah. Definitely, man. For sure. Jeff, late guys, I'll get caught up. Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, so back to Naylor though, like what we were talking about. I agree. A strikeout could happen. 2 could happen. Like I doubt it, but or a home run because he's gonna swing hard. I assure you.
So for updated odds here for the correct person, Josh Naylor to hit a home run is plus 600.
Yeah.
Not terrible. And for him to strike out, minus 115.
Oh God.
That's kind of too good.
What is it parlayed?
Got to open the app. This is on Bet365, which we've talked about. They're fantastic. I really enjoy their player prop options.
I do too. I'm a fan of like their user functionality.
Why does it keep giving me Bo? I want Josh. That's the second time I search Naylor and I get the wrong one.
I don't know. I feel like I need to bet Bo Naylor now too.
All right. Plus 575 on the home run and a strikeout.
Is 115.
The thing that I really like it is you could search the player and then you could just scroll down without having to click in and figure it out. You would get plus 1,400. I'm gonna, you know what? I can't not just put $5 on this right now.
Me too.
$5. Point zero.
So what does that turn $5 into?
$75.
All right.
And I would honestly, I'm going to do this again with another $5 on over 1.5 total bases. Because if that hits the top of the wall and bounces down, I'm going to be pissed. I watched 3 of my home run plays get to the warning track and die. It was so brutal.
It's brutal.
And the top one literally was over the wall, and he just like robbed him. And I was like, oh, come on.
All right. Okay. So when somebody hits a home run live, everybody watches it differently. Like I watch the outfielder, right? Like I could tell. I'm like, all right, is he going straight to the fence? You know, whenever an outfielder, I don't have a glove, but whenever an outfielder adjusts on the ball, right? So as soon as the ball's hit, you take 2 steps back, get yourself adjusted, find it, right? And then when they start moving in, that's when I'm like, nope, ain't going out today. Nope. But when they go back to the wall and they start doing this, that's when you know you're like, oh, it's going. We got a shot.
Getting close.
Yeah.
I just hate when they don't. They just run straight into the wall. They're just not paying attention. It's not their stadium or whatever. And then happened to Judge last year. He injured his hand, right? It's
real.
Not as easy as you think.
Well, no, I mean, look, no. I mean, dude, you like that's your job. Like, if you're the left or right fielder and the center fielder is running towards the wall, like, dude, you're quarterbacking that for him. You know, you're saying 10 feet, 5 feet, like landing a plane. 500 feet.
That's a good t-shirt right there.
Feet. Yeah. 200 feet. Yeah. Like butter the bread. Yeah, I mean, like you're talking to him, you know what I mean? Because they'll do the same for you. And that's why you also see when they get close and they got this guy, but like you see their hand going up like this. They're feeling out for the wall. Like they're feeling out like, okay, I'm going to keep backing up slowly. Yeah.
You do not want to lose eyesight of that ball. Once you track it and once you lock onto it, you do not. Because if you take your eyes off for a second, you lose the counting, you lose this, and it could just fly right by you or hit you in the head, which is, by gosh, the worst thing that could happen to an outfielder.
It's the worst.
Dude, have you seen those home runs?
It's that time when like the sun's going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where it starts getting dark. And you're not sure. You can't see. The stadium lights are maybe not on quite right yet. Or
like you can't take your eyes off of it. At night, you could take your eyes off it because you can find it pretty quick, right?
I I lost a Marlins Dodgers bet at the beginning of the season based on that. The outfielder had a perfect Marlins, right? It was in Marlins Stadium, Tropicana or whatever it's called, and he hits a bomb. And all I needed was tie game, end the 5th inning, I get my money back, and the guy lost the ball and it went over the fence. I mean, it was just right there. And it was that. It was like, and the announcers were saying, it was like, oh, it was because of the dusk. He couldn't see it, the glare or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's real. Dude, at that time, it's very real. You just can't take your eye off of it. At night, you could find it back. Now, I don't suggest taking your eye. Like, I consider, my rule was this. Fly balls are like driving a car. Like, my eyes are focused on one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, everything else is a distraction. Like, I need to get under that baseball. And, yeah. Tizzle. Yeah, nothing's more frustrating than losing a Nerfy on a drop fly ball. Oh, my God.
Oh, I lost one the other day when the outfielder came in too much. He misjudged the line drive.
That's why you take 2 steps back. That's why. As soon as the ball's hit, you take 2 steps back. All right? Because you could adjust and come in. It ain't easy to adjust and go back out. Yeah, keep going.
No, your momentum's off. Once you start going in, your momentum's going that way. Your body's going that way. You're in tracking mode, and you just But have you seen those home runs where it gets out to the outfield, it hits them in the head or shoulder or something, and bounces right over?
Jose Canseco. Which, by the way, do you know how much that would hurt?
Oh my God!
You wouldn't feel it because you would actually feel shame and embarrassment. But I mean, that ball is landing physically.
Yeah, that's 100 hit. That's 100 miles per hour at you. Most likely, if it's getting that far, it's traveling at a high distance. And if it's hit high, it's even worse because gravity helps it out.
Dude, you took one to the lid and helped it. It wouldn't have been a home run.
And for the rest of your gosh darn life, people are going to be pointing that out.
Happened to Cody Bellinger this week. Yeah, it's God, that was a wheeze of a cough right there. It is. Dude, frustrating for Zerr. Suzuki screwed the Nerfy, but that proved to me he didn't deserve All-Star game bid either. No fielding. There you go.
Petty revenge.
Pat got the upset. All right, let's talk about this Braves game. What do you see here? Run us through the pitching. Who do we got? Give us a scouting report here.
All right, we got the Braves starting Joey Wentz. Don't have a lot of information here, but he has a 3.72 ERA with an 8.3% barrel rate and a 20.8% hard hit rate, which is actually really good. Like, he has pretty good numbers. He has a 25% strikeout rate, which is well above average. Rangers, not a great matchup on paper looking at their whole season totals. They're ranked 28th against lefties. They're only 27th at home. But they are 19th in the last 2 weeks, which is a huge bump up. Nathan Eovaldi, which is really the superstar here on the field, he's coming back from an injury right now. He has lingering back issues, if I'm remembering correctly, but he has a 2.14 ERA at home. And last month, he has a 1.66 ERA with a 5.4% barrel rate and a 25% hard hit rate. And he also has a 25.5 strikeout rate. So in terms of the pitchers, Eovaldi is definitely the ace on the mound that you want to kind of back. My concern here is his injury. I did take Rangers on the run line. I think you can get this at plus 150 right now. Not a full unit, but plus 150 on the run line. Solid look. Rangers bullpen, 3rd overall, 5th last month, and 4th in the last 2 weeks. Phenomenal numbers. And the Braves, like I said before, they might have better season numbers, right? Like, they're 19th against righties, 23rd on the road, 14th in the last 2 weeks. But they also have a bullpen that's ranked 19th overall and 28th in the last 2 weeks. So the way that the Braves numbers are falling, right, from being 1st to 14th in such a short span of time makes me feel like they're just falling hard, and their bullpen isn't helping. So Rangers all the way. And I can't even find like a counter argument really to say like, because like I guess if you want to hedge, I would say let the Braves score 7. because they're either scoring nothing or they're blowing them out of the water.
Let them score 7. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm sorry. I'm just looking over just some numbers.
Is there any other games we want to break down? I'm happy to go through them.
Just pick one. You're good. Let it rip.
All right, let's see one that I actually have a better. Oh, let's go Diamondbacks. Let me get to the Diamondbacks play here, because I really like them. I really do. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take the run line, the money line, or the team total. I ended up splitting a half a unit on over 4.5 on the team total and a half a unit on the money line because I just couldn't decide. And I think both are fantastic looks. Ryan Nelson has all the stuff that you want besides being Ryan Nelson, having a sketchy past. He has an under 3 ERA in the last month. Mike Burrows, on the other hand, he has flashes of good, but he has a 12.2% barrel rate. And last month he has an ERA of 4.50. It's not going to go over well against the third hottest team in the last 2 weeks, i.e. the Diamondbacks. I really think Diamondbacks are just the way to go. They have figured out some issues in their bullpen. Pirates' bullpen has completely imploded. Diamondbacks are definitely the play for me. And I was debating whether going onto the show with them as one of my plays or not.
I'm with you. Going back to this Braves-Rangers game, just look. Like I said, I'm just looking at some numbers here. The Braves, their last 5 games, they've lost 4 of them, and giving up 9 runs, giving up 9 runs, giving up 5 runs, giving up 4 runs, giving up 12 runs.
Rough.
Yeah. And those 5 games were at home. Now they're on the road.
I will say it was really good weather. I mean, not excusing their bullpen, but
I'm not excusing anybody out there. Like no, like I'm with you. Like we're saying the same thing. Could the D-backs have let down because they know the sale is on of their team? That's fascinating.
I want to hear your thoughts on that because I am interested. That's a great question. I am interested. Like I can see both sides, whether you're extra motivated, right, to get the best price that you can.
Well, okay, so they're professionals. So, I mean, business as usual. Try not to even think about it. You can't control it. There's nothing you can do. Just go out and play. But I am fascinated if they liked the owner or not. You know what I'm saying? Like when a team fires a coach and everybody hated that coach and they like the interim and the interim's now the, or they like the assistant and the assistant's now the interim. They pick it up. Well, everybody seems to start playing pretty good, right? Like and again, I don't know if, like if it has any effect, but dude, that's a great look. And I think it's one of those, like, we're going to find out.
Yeah, I'm either going to be down 2 units or not because I'm taking the Diamondbacks tomorrow on the first 5 line as well.
The D-backs can score runs. I saw in the chat, talking about the Yankees team total over 3.5 is an ATM machine. Yeah. So are the Diamondbacks, man. Let's see.
Diamondbacks are one of the hottest teams in all of baseball. I mean, I know that they're looks like they're selling right now, but I'm kind of disappointed. Like they got a lot of the issues that they were going through. They got over that hump, which means that they're on their way up. I'm kind of disappointed if I don't see them making a run for the playoffs.
Who, the D-backs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I know they're 5 games out. It's not so far fetched. Their bullpen was really what was killing them. Yeah. But their bullpen's ranked 13th or something over the last few weeks. Like they're really not a bad team. They're really great. Like they're really great. They have a great fire. They can
hit. Like they can when they're all working together, like I mean, they've got one hell of a lineup.
Yeah. And they hit quickly. It piles up. Like you look around and all of a sudden they score 4 or 5 runs in an inning.
Well, I look at them and the Mariners and the Mets.
Rangers.
Yeah. Like, what do you do? Like, all those teams face kind of the same thing. And again, I'm saying it as a positive. Like, when they're on, they are a problem.
Phillies.
Now, Seattle's even more of a problem because they got pitching too.
Yeah.
Right. But no, like I say it with those 4 teams that, like, I'm fascinated to see how this second half of the season goes.
Got it.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they've got a chance. Like, they catch fire. Like, any one of those 4 teams catch fire, they could make a run. Like, they've got hitters. Like, they've all got hitters, right? It's just, does it align up? And sometimes, I don't know, man. Baseball's weird. Like, sometimes you could do everything right. It's like betting. Like, think about how many times that, like, you've placed the right bet and it doesn't hit. Like,
I would say probably about 35% of the time. 15% of the times it's my fault, and then but I would say there's a significant portion of the time it's the right play. The numbers told me where to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, you know, well, it's the old the parable, right? Sports betting parable is that sometimes good bets don't hit. Like, you made the right bet, but welcome to sports. You know what I mean? Hey, Justin said D-backs relief pitching is abysmal. It is. It's terrible. Like, that's what's crazy, man. Is like there are so many tanks on this roster, this lineup, dude, at the plate. Tanks. Oh, these cats can go. They're a fun team too. Fun team. Arizona teams always make things interesting. You get that wild out in the desert, like, let's go, man. It's always like, dude, like, just like fun and gun. Let's go.
Oh, you want to talk about cash cow? I've been cashing their over 3.5 or over 4.5 team total the whole season.
Yeah.
That's also. But yeah, those hotter places out west, you get some weird runs out there.
I just like it. I like West Coast baseball. I've enjoyed it ever since I was a kid. Ever since a kid, like, I remember as a kid finding out, I was like, who's Cal State Fullerton? The Titans. You know what I mean? Like,
it's the only games that are on in baseball, at least at night.
West Coast baseball is just classic, man.
How else are we going to watch baseball at 1 a.m?
Right. It's so weird. Like, college baseball in the Southeast is everywhere, and Major League Baseball is almost nowhere. It's the Braves. That's it.
Oh, I like this comment. Can you spotlight Justin's comment?
Which one? The cardiac backs, what we call the D-backs. That's awesome.
That works on so many levels.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, AB, first college baseball hat I had was a Long Beach State. Yes, dude. Yeah, West Coast baseball is classic, man. Because that's what we saw, dude, when we were younger. Hey, you're talking about Whale, App State. If you've never seen Appalachian State's baseball, well, I mean, just their entire school is absolutely beautiful. Google their baseball stadium. It is. It's in the argument for the most beautiful baseball park in the country, in the world. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it's just in the running. It's unbelievable. Yeah. It's a sight to see. It is unbelievable. Like, Google it sometime. I'm telling you. It is, dude. Yep. Yeah, always in the fall. Got that autumn. Got the color in the trees. Yeah, get that kind of golden yellow. A little red mixed in. Boom, baby. All right, I love it. All right,
I just got a little. Oh, sorry. I just got a little sad that summer's ending.
Well, depending on where you're at, you still got a couple months. I was thinking about that the other day, actually, and I was like, it's coming to the end of July, like summer's coming to an end. And then I was like, it'll be 100 degrees in Tennessee until November.
And Florida and Atlanta and a few other places. Yeah.
Tennessee gets the 3 weeks in October and April that you get in Tennessee. I will put them against anybody on planet Earth. Other than that, it's hot. But I think it's hot everywhere now. Oh, man. Justin S. Stern, can we get 3 Nerfy picks each day starting today? Well, I tell you what, we can start today. Read through them.
Yeah, I like these 3 no-run first innings. I also have one more in my article. Go check it out. Search my name, one word, Stern Bets on Google. You'll find the Substack articles. I like the Guardians, Royals, no-run first inning, -110. Nationals, Twins, no-run first inning at -105. Mets, Giants, no-run first inning at -125. All these odds were provided last night if you were following my articles. So got to get them early. Get the best prices.
Boom. I love it. Hey, and let's keep doing that, dude. I like that.
I will bring it as long as my model and things support it. I just feel bad punishing everybody with 30 picks every day.
No, you know what? That's not me to segment it right. We need it. Yeah, but it is 31 today. Is that right?
Yeah, I had 31, and we added a few live on the show.
Yeah.
Which now I have to go back and add to my article and update everyone. But yeah, we got some solid plays. And honestly, like the way I see it, and I know it's a little chaotic right now, I am building out all my methods for how I want to look at every single type of play in the MLB. And then I will start filtering out and start narrowing down the search parameters that I'm looking for. And then we will start really cashing them out. So it's going to be a little bit of a process, but like I'm still hitting around 50%. Which is fantastic for where I'm at. So I kind of like it. I like where we're at. And as long as I'm not going to lose 2/3 of my bets for a week straight, I'm going to keep at it. Keep on trugging along.
There we go. I like it. All right. We'll get out of here. Everybody, thank you so much. You're perfect as always. That's what you do. Showing up. That is a team total prop bet on the crew. Check mark it, baby. Put them down, Mo. Green check mark. Crushed it. Thank you, guys. All right. We'll be live tomorrow. Normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. Till then, best of luck. Cash these tickets. Got a lot of stuff tonight, man. It's going to be a good night of sports. Dude, let's get after it. All right. Thank you so much again. Have a great start to your weekend. Get home safe. Enjoy it. We'll see you in the morning. Peace. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.